Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy NC back after 6 months, but that's not what we're gonna talk about today. Today, I'm gonna give you my nominates for the Dragon Ball Fighter C Awards. The Dragon Ball Fighter C Awards is a thing hosted by Kelly Mac. He would just give you a bunch of categories and you would just have to answer them. So I'm gonna give you my top 3. Of course, I will only nominate the number 1, but I thought it would be more fun if I just give you like 3 answers. So yeah, make sure that you fill in your own answers in the survey. There will be a link down below, or you can reply on the tweets from Kelly Mac. Also link to his Twitter down below. Make sure to participate in this. This is a fun idea. I like it. So yeah, man. Let's get right into it. So here we are. I made a PowerPoint presentation just to give it just to give it to you guys like that. I'm gonna one take this. I'm gonna one take this pure for the fact that I want to keep it as pure as possible. Also, wanna let you know that I try to find and research for myself and not so necessarily look at what other people said in the survey or on Kali, because I just wanted to keep this stuff myself. I want to give you my honest opinion. So that's why I'm gonna one take it. I didn't look at what other people said, and yeah, if you're answering this, you will see that there are 12 categories. I only answered 11. That's because one of the questions was, who do you think is the best tech monster? And to be honest, I genuinely didn't know. So, answer that yourself. I just didn't know. But without any further ado, let's begin. So the first category that we got is Best TO. TO stands for Tournament Organizer. So on my number 3, on the number 3, I got, I spoiled it. Well, okay, so on number 3, I got Flash No 47. If you guys don't know Flash No, Flash No is a French player slash tournament organizer. Maybe to say, I'm from AU, so a lot of my opinions are based because I'm AU. If you're on East Coast, West Coast, Japan, your opinion on this game kind of changes, but I'm AU, so I thought it would be handy to say. But yeah, Flashno is a French player tournament organizer. He organized a very fun tournament called French Touch. French Touch is 2 versus 2. I like that idea. 2 versus 2 tournaments, DBFZ. I like it. Then you got Uyu. I will probably say the name wrong. Undisputed. It's just a Dragon Ball Fighter C online tournament, and the Kazugino Arena, of course, a tournament, where Kazuga also plays in, and organized by him, but it's being streamed throughout Flashno. Flashno is just a French guy that's, I think, it will host even more tournaments in the future. Make sure to check his stuff out for some AU high competition, and you guys saw it. I can't decide who is the best TO when it comes to Dragon Ball. We got both of the goats, the gods of this game. We got Bomb and we got Damascus. They both do so much for this community. We are just so blessed that we both got them. So man, it's your choice. I genuinely don't know. We got Wanted. We all know what Wanted is. Weekly DBFZ high level AU. You got the first 5, you got the first 7, you got the first 7. A lot of hype moments. Very fun to just watch. Very interactive with the chat. It's just wonderful. Wanted. Also, Wanted offline is OD when it sometimes comes around. Then we got City of Mayhem from Bomb. I mean, Bomb organized a lot of a lot of stuff because you got the City of Mayhem online for PS4 and PC. You got Heatwave, of course, which he also organized this year. The biggest Dragon Ball Fighter C tournament when it comes to money, I believe. The prize pool went crazy. I think they hit something like 12 or 13k. It was an amazing tournament. Also, of course, not to forget, I didn't put it here, but Arena of Chaos. Arena Chaos is also like a goated ass event. But Bomb Damascus, they just, the Legends of DBSC, they kind of make the game of what it is. They just kind of shape how we view this game because of their tournaments. Kind of crazy to think about. But that's the tournament organizers. Going down to the next category, we got the best commentators, and as you know, there's only one the best, and that's me. Nah, GK, I didn't put myself here. I'm not even on this level. I'm some people. On number 3, we got Acoustics. Acoustic just brings this energy with him that like no other commentator brings with him. When you know he's funny, he's loud, he's sometimes too loud. I get why people sometimes are so annoyed by him, but to me personally, it's just so funny. When I see him grabbing the mic, I know that I'm gonna have a good time myself. On number two, Damascus, of course. I mean, he got like the smooth voice. He got the funny ass. How do you say that? I mean, this man was the one who screamed mix the whole time, right? Yeah, he got that stuff. Hearing Damascus, seeing just his bald head, commentating top 8, it's gonna be OD. And then of course Bomb. I do think that I prefer Bomb as a commentator when it comes to Damascus Coasting. That's because Bomb has that G Sports energy that I just love. He doesn't have no restrictions. He says whatever he wants. It's his own fans. He don't care. He got a really cool energy, really nice energy, really nice vibe that he got to him when he's commentating. And you know what I really appreciate about Bomb is like he's so knowledgeable about this game. He can go from just chilling back, making jokes, interacting with chat and doing some crowdfunding into super serious Bomb, actually hyping up the match, telling you whatever is going on. This man got a lot of like insight on DBFZ. I really appreciate it. I really like that in a commentator. Alright, the best offline tournaments. It's only for 2022. I don't think that this was a surprise, but we're only going looking at 2022. There's not there Dragon Ball Z awards for the whole freaking lifespan of this game. Best offline tournament. Well, I only went to two majors. I went to Versus Fighting and I went to Ultimate Fighting. No, I didn't went to Ultimate Fighting Arena. I only went to VSF. Now I think about it. Yeah, I only went to Versus Fighting. Unfortunately, couldn't go to UFA. Versus Fighting is not on here because Versus Fighting had some issues, but Heat Wave. So as a viewer, yeah, I answer this as a viewer. Heat Wave was so amazing to watch. You had Europe. You had freaking. I think Uba went there from Ireland. You had the Americans. One big tournament, a huge prize pool. It's been hyped up by Bomb for months, and it didn't disappoint. The energy was amazing. It was one of the best tournaments we have seen this year. It was so good. It really was so good. I really loved Heatwave as a viewer. The Dragon Ball FighterZ World Championships is also just a very special occasion where we just saw the whole world. Yeah, the best players of the world just coming together. We got so many amazing. We got Raptor versus Wade. Finally got the Raptor out there. We got some of the, USA finest. You got Europe there. We also went to see Japan after 2 years. We just didn't really get to see a lot of Japan, but at the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Championship, we saw Japan in full action, and we learned at the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Championship that Brazil is also a very strong region. Yeah, I love the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Championships. It was just a very hype tournament to watch. Really enjoyed it. But my favorite tournament to watch was Ultimate Fighting Arena. For me, Ultimate Fighting Arena just had the best hype out of all of them. Ultimate Fighting Arena, that crowd hype was amazing. The whole top 8 was so good. I really enjoyed watching this. Ultimate Fighting Arena, yeah, it was a cool ass tournament, probably my favorite. It was amazing sets, upsets, plays, hype. It had everything. Going to the best content creator. Well, the best content creator is a very fun one. On 3, I of course got Dota Doya. Dota Doya is like a legend in the FighterZ community, especially for casuals. So not necessarily on the high level, but on the casual level, people just love to see Dota Doya. He's of course known for the 3 idiot raid bosses and his daily Dragon Ball FighterZ videos. He did that at the beginning of 2022. Now he doesn't do that anymore, but man, Dota Doya is a hero. On second, I got Shoyu Momo. If you guys don't know Shoyu Momo, oh my god, what are you doing? Shoyo Momo makes some of the most godlike funny shorts ever. He's a wizard when it comes to like editing with the Dragon Ball Fighter C 3D models. This man is so funny. So please make sure if you haven't seen his stuff to check out his YouTube or his Twitter. Both will be down below. Shoyo Momo is amazing. He is amazing. But he doesn't take the throne. For me, the throne takes Lead Hero. Lead Hero made some banger fits when it comes to fighters. Of course, the lobby shenanigans and the shenanigans, the raid bosses. All those videos are so highly edited, very funny, very enjoyable. So Lead Hero just takes the throne for me when it comes to content creation. Man was just on the grind and made some of the funniest fighters, maybe even fighting game videos out there, man. Going to the next category, we go to Defensive Player of the Year. I do gotta say, this one was a bit hard of me. So I do think that on high level, especially people that like hit at super majors, top 8, I do think that they all got like some form of defense. I find it very hard to answer this one. But on the third place I got Yasha. So the reason why I got Yasha is he got good blocks, of course. But one thing that really outstinks with Yasha, if you look at his game plan, he is a god-like challenger. When he's fighting, when he's in the corner, sometimes he just press 5L because he challenges you. And he sees that and it looks like he's mashing, but believe me, I don't think that he is. I just think that he knows when he can challenge. So he's really good at challenging. And challenging is also a form of defense. On number 2 I got Lucar. I mean, Lucar is kinda known in America as like the defense guy. I'm a Lucar fan because he plays 16, of course. And yeah, this man got defense. This guy, he doesn't care, bro. When he's with 16, I don't know. He got like a defense buff plus 20. He's just blocking. He doesn't care. So Lucar definitely takes a second spot. But of course, the number 1, without a doubt, is Seion. Seion, for the people that don't know his name now. His name now is Seion. He used to be known as Mr. Popo. This man defense is crazy. So fun story. Me and Seion, we talked a bit, and I was talking to him when we were just waiting to commentate the top 8 of a tournament online, and I said, "Bro, I heard that you were like the defense king of Europe." He said, "Yeah." I said, "Why?" He said, "Bro, there is just something so funny about just blocking and seeing a person break." I said, "What?" He said, "Bro, if you just block in the corner and you can't open up someone for 30-40 seconds, it's just you're gonna break their minds." I said, "Man, Seion, I could never be like you." But yeah, man, Seion is like such a good defensive player. Make sure to check his stuff out. I think he will make big steps in the future. So we got low tier warrior. So it's not necessarily about the placements that they got. Some got better placements than others. We're just gonna look at the characters that they play, and I put some placements in there just for reference. But yeah, let's just get into this. So as number 3, I got Haikai. Haikai is a German player. Some of you might know him if you watch Europe stuff. If you're from America, I don't know, because he never like goes overseas like that. He just goes to some Europe offlines. Haikai plays a team of Ginyu, B assist, Frieza A assist, and TNC assist, and he's just, for a team that he plays so good with it. He is a really good Ginyu player, probably the best Ginyu player in AU, without a doubt. And he just plays really amazing with his team. Some of the things that he got is he got Knight at UFA. UFA got a 196 participants for Dragon Ball Fighters, I believe. Let me fact check that real quick. Sorry. It seems a bit that's really high actually. Wait, I might be wrong. See, that's why we want taking this. You gotta check your stuff. Let's look at Ultimate Fighting Arena. Just fact checking myself real quick. Don't worry, I'll be back in a moment. So Dragon Ball Fighter C got 196. Why did I doubt myself? Now he got 196. That's crazy amount of participants for fighters only. Yeah, he managed to get 9th there. That's really good with this team. He got 7th at VSF. VSF had like 48 participants. Still 7th place against, you know, top 8 with this team. It's just like an achievement on its own. So really good for my guy. He's just also like one of the greatest people that I've met in this community. Going on to the next, we got garlic bread. I mean, garlic bread came just out of nowhere for me, and this man just showed us the way. The Krillin Maestro himself. He's playing an amazing team with Beerus Baby Krillin. It's very unique. I really like the way that he plays. He's optimal, and I think he's very optimal with what he's doing. But when you see this team, it doesn't seem like a threat. It's a big threat, believe me. It's crazy. So Garlic Bread, he managed to get 13th at Heatwave. Heatwave had 148 participants. That's a really good placement. 5th at CEO and 9th at EVO. That's just some really, really good stats for a team with Beerus Baby Krillin. But to be honest, we just gotta agree that Beerus is not necessarily low tier. Same goes for Krillin. I don't think that Baby is like on the lower end, but you know, this combination of teams, especially in like a meta of big buttons, and this is like a very zoning heavy team. That's why I like put him there as a low tier warrior. Some people might not agree with this, some people do. But on my number one, I got X Ice. If you don't know X Ice, this man is one of the best Dragon Ball FighterZ players. This guy is so good. He's just probably the best Ginyu in the world. Maybe second best, I don't know. He is really good with Baby, and he plays Goku Black. Best Goku Black in the world, I think we can say safely. You know, X Ice is just X Nice. He's just way too good. Unfortunately, he doesn't really like to. I think that I don't know I do think that the reason why we don't really see him go overseas is because he is very nervous and very anxious, and he doesn't really like the competition that much, especially tournaments. But if you just look at his Twitch or just look at some of the City of Mayhem matches that he played, you will see why I will say that this guy plays the most low tier team in this category from the two that I nominate, and he's really freaking good with it. So yeah, my vote goes to X Ice. Most improved player. Most improved player is a hard one because it's I don't know who really improved and what classifies on most improved player. I do think that you can answer this question only from the people that you know personally or that you have just seen many times and just see their gameplay like went up. So for my third place, I got Neo Judai. You know, I'm a hit main, and Neo Judai was always like one of the hit guys. He got a lot of tech, he's really good with the character, and he got a really good motivation. This man never gives up. He always comes back, he's always trying to improve, and I do think that he's like succeeding. He got second at Northeast. It's called NIC. I don't know where it stands for, but it's an NIC. He got second place at their lost against Misi, but he went to grand finals for the first time, I believe, offline tournament. So that's really good. So yeah, my vote goes to Neo Judai. My third pick goes to Neo Judai, and then we go to the second, and then I got Insam. You know, Inzam was like for me a surprise when I first saw him in the 12 versus 12 USA versus AU team battle. He came out of surprise. I didn't know his name. He played really well in there, but you know we didn't really saw much of him. And then he just came out of nowhere, and he was suddenly hitting such good numbers. You know, the training partner of Nitro, the best friend of Nitro, maybe I don't know. But this guy Inzam is really good. Actually managed to win his first major, I believe. Yeah, he did win his first major, but what was the tournament called again? Oh man. Let me look. Inzam, what did he win again? I know that he won like. Oh, he won install. Yeah, that was what was called. He won install. He won install to get the points. So now he's secured to like win, to like go to the world finals. Yeah, Insem is just improving. He's really good. For the first, I got Fidect. If you don't know Fidect, this man is so good. Fidect is a guy from the UK, and I do think, for me, because I know him personally, that he is the most improved player. He went to his first 2 offlines ever. You know, he never went to an offline. His first offline, he got one. He was 1 match away from getting into top 8, I believe. Yeah, he went to top 16, and then he had to fight OB. He lost against OB. And then he went to UFA, and he also played like really good. Yeah, Fidect is definitely one of the most improving player. I think this guy is gonna be like one of the major people in Europe one day. He's just grinding it out, you know, seeking to improve further and further and further. I think you're gonna hear this name. I'm thinking you're gonna know his name a lot. You're gonna hear his name a lot. I think he's gonna be probably maybe one day at the same level of OB. Might be better than OB. Believe me, this guy is OD. Make sure to check him out, man. Keep an eye on him. Trust the fisher. Alright. Next one is the Combo Monster. Also for me a very hard category. I don't know, man. When it comes to Combo Monsters, from my experience, almost everyone knows an OD combo. But I managed to get a list together. So at the 3rd place, I got Wawa. The reason why I got Wawa in Combo Monsters is because you see there are a lot of people that can do really cool, amazing, stylish combos in the training lab. Wawa does super optimal, freaking good looking combos in tournaments in top 8. This man is optimal with every touch, so that's why I got him in Combo Monster. The fact that he can do super high execution combos at the highest level, godlike. Then I got Scarlet Phantom. Well, without a doubt, when it comes to combos, I think you can safely say that the coolest combos in this game probably goes to Auto Gohan. Well, this is like the godfather of the Auto Gohan combos. This man probably invented, found all your level 7, level 5, level 3, level 0 routes with this character. This man is the absolute godfather of Auto Gohan. Scarlet Phantom has amazing execution, really stylish combos. Probably seen him somewhere before, but you just didn't recognize that it was him. Make sure to check his Twitter out. This man got all the tech that you want, especially if you're out of Gohan, mate. But for me, the number 1 pick when it comes to Combo Monster, without a doubt, goes to Excelyu. Okay, so I want you to remember, yeah? When the patch came out months ago, there was one guy that showed you every new route or like a combo with a buff that a character got for every character. You might not know his name, but that was Excelyu. Excelyu literally has videos on his YouTube that he showed all the new stuff with the characters that you can do with the buffs. The new Yamcha routes were invented by him. The beam routes with SJ Goku were invented by him. He found all that stuff, he posted it on Twitter. You have probably seen some of his videos, especially on patch day, but you just didn't realize his name. I'm gonna post the video that he like showcases all the new stuff from the patch. I'm gonna put that link of the video in the description. Make sure to check it out. Just look and you're probably gonna be like, you're right, that was him. I watched this shit. Yeah, Excelyu is for me the Combo Monster. Man made fucking optimal new routes with every character in Fighters. He took that crown, bro. It's all yours. The best team. The best team. The best team. What a fun topic. Well, if we're looking at the top 3 teams in this game, it's very hard. I ain't gonna lie, but I managed to make a list. Unfortunately, not a hit or not 16. But on number 3, I do think that Samasu Lepko Beerus is just a fucking amazing team. does everything for you. It has crazy synergy. It has high damage. Bro, this team got everything. I do think that the weakest part of this team is that Beerus is not really the best anchor sometimes. But Master Beerus is an evil shell. It's an evil shell. Zane has showed the role that those two motherfuckers together are crazy. And then I got Lab Coat. You know, Lab Coat is just is the best character in this game. So yeah, I mean this team is just really good. Going for the second, 21-21. You got Android 21, you got Laptop 21. You just put someone there and the team fucking works. I mean, look at Brad. He playing Team Go 21, Lapco 21. Man is just a monster. You got Neo playing 21-21 hit. 21-21 is just an OD shell. I do think that some of the best team includes both of them plus a random character. Just put someone there and it will probably work. But for the best team, I don't think that it comes as a surprise. It's double fusions. It's blue Gogeta, blue Vegito. Just do whatever. Just do whatever. I will probably say that Lab Coat is the best. But you know, you can also just put a 17 there. You can put another Go on there. Janemba maybe. Double fusions are the recipe for the best team in this game. If you want the best team, pick these two motherfuckers and pick someone that works well with them. Almost everyone works well with them. Yeah, man. So there goes my vote. Double fusions, random. Just pick random, and it's probably one of the best teams. Set of the year. So this will be like the matches. So if we're looking at the matches, what would I say were the best of the year? On number 3, I got Nitro versus Wawa at the EVO final. Please make sure that every set that I put here, I will also put a link in the description. Just check them out for yourself. These are my votes. You might have a different opinion. This is just what I think. Nitro versus Wawa EVO final. You know, it was meant to happen. USA versus Europe in the grand final. Wawa coming from the loser side against Nitro coming from the winner side. Managed to make a reset and then went 2-2. It was such a great set. It was hype. It's of course EVO, the highest prestigious tournament in the world. It was a really good set. Make sure to check it out. Then for the number 2, I got Wawa versus Kane at Heatwave. Wawa was a different breed at Heatwave. I don't know if some of you know the story, but the story is that Wawa had a fan, a child of like 7 or 8 years old, the child of Scamby. And Wawa lost against Zane. And he actually had to cry because he didn't want Wawa to lose because Wawa is his favorite Dragon Ball player. Wawa then went into some Super Saiyan, I don't know what happened stuff, and he actually fucked up everyone at Heatwave, and it was just so amazing to see his run. And then he finally had to face Kane in the grand finals, and it was such a fucking great set, so make sure to check that out. But for me, the best set of the year will be OB Assassin versus Wade at UFA, the losers final. It was meant to happen one day. It was like the battle of who's the best hit player. You know, who has the best hit team, who's the best hit player. And they managed to meet each other in the losers finals. And my god, it was... I'm a bit biased here because I'm a hit main. But this set was intense. It was good. You saw them both fighting to the end. It was an amazing losers final. I think the hype of the crowd was so good. You had like one side that was all OB and they screamed OB, OB, OB. Then the other side you had like the French players and they were screaming wait, wait. It was such an amazing losers final. So please make sure to check that out. Link in the description. Yeah, going to the next player of the year, the final category. Who were the best players of this year? This is my opinion. You don't have to agree with this. But for me, on the number 3, we'll have Kane. Kane is a French player that was kind of unknown because you know in French it's hard to make a name for yourself because they just know that French is a very strong community. You know, you have Yasha, you have Wawa, and then you had Kane always just there, but he was like in the shadows because you know you saw his name sometimes, but he wasn't outstanding. But then he got second at heavyweight, you know, managed to get the grand finals, fighting against Wawa, getting some more recognition. Then he actually managed to get fourth at Evo. Such really good placement, and first at versus fighting. You know, that was the first major that he ever won versus fighting. You could see like it was finally coming to this. He finally won his first major, always getting second, fourth, top 8 consistently. But yeah, I do think that Kane surprised all of us. He really made a name for himself. He's probably known, way more known than he was before. So yeah, I hope that we see more of Kane next year. And going for the second pick will be Zayn. I mean, Zayn was the underdog at like the 2021 World Championship. No, I didn't know it was. He showed some in Team Tech, and in 2022, Zayn went to travel more, play more, and he just didn't disappoint. He got third at Heatwave, defeating Wawa. This man was known as the Wawa Killer, as the only one who could defeat Wawa. That's an amazing title. I don't know if it's the case now, but the fact that he got that title for a bit, crazy. Then he got first at Thunderstruck. You know, good placement first, winning from Who Gang God. Good shit staying. And then he got first at UFA. You know, the hyped up tournament of 196 entrants, he actually managed to get fourth. I mean, first. Really good placement from Zayn. And of course, seventh at EVO. Also really good. Yeah, Zayn did not disappoint. He just played so well. I think do think that people did, you know, I do think that Zayn is probably like in the discussion of best USA player right now with Nitro, with Inzam, but he's definitely up there. But the best player, of course, of the year, I mean, we can all see it coming from a mile away, is of course Wawa. Wawa kind of won all the important stuff. He won EVO, he won the Dragon Ball FighterZ 2022 World Championship, and he won Heatwave. Heatwave he went on a legendary one. EVO he went on a legendary one. World Championship he was Wawa was just this year that guy. And I do think, you know, that when it came to Wawa and when he's motivated and when he's just fighting and he's in the moment, I do think that there without a doubt he is the best player in this game. And almost it's just so hard to stop this man's momentum. He has the godlike reactions, he has godlike execution. He has one of the best movements in this game. Wawa is just the best player in Dragon Ball FighterZ 2022 without a doubt. Not even a discussion. Well, that was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please, one more time, make sure to fill in the survey in the link down below. Follow Kelly and, you know, let's make this Dragon Ball FighterZ Award something big, something huge that a lot of people just participate in because it's fun to do. Come on, man, you just give your opinion. Who cares what you say? It's your opinion. So yeah, man, it was really fun making the video again. Um, you know, would be cool if you're subscribed. I don't care if you don't. Would be cool if you like. I don't care if you don't. I just had fun, you know, giving my opinion about this. So yeah, that was it for me. Now I got one more thing to say, and that's NSC out. Ciao, ciao.